Hello, thank you for joining us here at SimpleVoIP. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to do one of the most fun features of business phones, and that is the parking operation. Now, parking is a little bit different from placing a call on hold in that when you put a call on hold on, say, this phone, you can only retrieve it from this phone. However, when you put a call in park, you can pick it up on any of the phones in your organization without having to transfer that call to that line. It's really easy to do, however, sometimes there can be some confusion. So let's go over the proper way to do it for both our Polycom and Yealink desktop phones, as well as our Panasonic cordless phone, which is a little bit different, and we'll get into that here in just a moment. So first you're going to start out by placing a call to your friendly telephone company. Hey, that's us, right? So we're going to place this call on park, and then we're just going to notify Brenda that she's got a call on park 1. So in her office, she picks up park 1, and she now has the SimpleVoIP phone call.
Thanks for calling SimpleVoIP.
Hey, there it is. Now she's decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that back in park, and then tell Doug to pick that up. So we've put that in park 2. Doug can now see it's in park 2 on his phone. He hits park 2. There it is. It's that simple. And the desktop phones are programmed to make it as easy as possible. The cordless phone, on the other hand, is a little bit different. It can still do the same features, but because it's smaller and more portable, it doesn't have all the programmable buttons. So how it works is, let's go ahead and dial back into our friendly phone company. And once that call is connected, and we want to put that on park, all we have to do is hit the blind soft key, and then we're going to put it in parking space number 3. So to do that, we do 333. Our phone goes back to time and date, and you can see that parking space 3 is now flashing on both of our desktop phones. And it's the same procedure for parking space 1 and 2. You just dial 111 or 222 for those spaces. Now, when a call is in one of the parking spaces and you want to answer it from the cordless phone, you simply dial that parking space, 111 or 222 or 333. In this case, it's 333, and then you call it. So you're calling into the cloud, and now your cordless phone, as you can see by the caller ID, it now has that call again. So it's the same process, just a few more buttons. You're either calling into your parking space by hitting those 3 digits, or you're hitting blind and dialing those 3 digits to place it in that parking space. Now, as I stated earlier, sometimes there can be some confusion about the call park feature. And what causes that is sometimes all 3 of your parking spaces can be full. And so when somebody goes to answer a call that's in a parking space, they may hit the wrong button and then quickly try to go to the other button again. So they might try to answer park 2 and then go, park 3, park 1. And then when your phone gets confused like that, sometimes the call can be disconnected, or it can cause some, so in this case it didn't. But sometimes you can have that phone call disconnected, or you can have something like this, which is essentially a parking bind. So what happens is if you hit those keys too quickly, or 2 of them at the same time, your phone is trying to dial into a parking space that doesn't have a call, or it's trying to dial into 2 parking spaces at the same time, and it gets confused. It doesn't know which phone call you want to route, so then it's going to wait for you to either end a call, conference a call, or transfer a call. So this can be very confusing, especially when all you're trying to do is just pick up that parking space and you don't hear anybody on that other end of the line anymore. And obviously that's going to be confusing for your customers who have either been disconnected or they're sitting there on hold because you can't pick up that phone call. So in order to avoid that, you just have to remember that it does take a moment for these phones to reach the cloud and pull that phone call back down in order for you to be reconnected with it. Because remember, the call on park isn't on the phone itself. It's up on the mysterious cloud in the interwebs. And so you got to give that phone a second to actually connect that before you hit the button again or start dialing out or ending a call or anything like that. So this has been how to use the Park tool. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us at 855-899-8647, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you and have a great day.